gonna do the ring last.
Yep. Okay, here we are. We are looking in this clip at 5 emerald cuts. So we're doing a little something here different here. My daughter is with me, and she is going to tell you the specs on the diamonds. I'm going to give you my 2 cents on the optical properties. Okay, so what's this first diamond, Sarah?
First one is 1.70 FVS1.
Okay, sweet. And what's the second one?
A 151 EVS2.
Okay, all right. Now, on these two, the optics I like on both of them really nice. All the facets are lightened up really nice. If I was going to delve into further optical examination, I really like the first one. The corners on the second one are maybe a tad more tapered, but they're both jamming. They're both looking real good. So these are 2 emerald cuts that I would... I like the optics of what I see so far. We're going to look at fire and sparkle next as well and compare that. But, so far so good. When we get to diamonds number 3 and 4, what do we have here in these two?
A 1.50 FVS1.
Okay.
And a 1.40 EVS2.
Okay. Now, in these 2 particular diamonds, you notice how you could see whitish area or grayish area under the table in the center. Okay, a little bit less in the diamond on the left than in the diamond on the right. That grayish area that we see, those are facets that we could see through the diamond in. So those are leaking in those areas. So I don't prefer these 2 out of the 4 that we've looked at so far. Okay, so my choice, my personal recommendation would be first, look at the light, how nice and evenly it bounces off of those pavilion facets there. That would be my first 2 choices. These are 2 gorgeous emerald cuts. But we're going to look at fire next too before we make a final determination. This one here is one that we acquired. It's mounted in a ring with 2 shields or they look like trapezoids on either side of the emerald cut. Very pretty. So they sent it over in a ring, and this diamond is
a 168 EVS2.
Sweet. Okay, so nice specs. And this one is looking pretty good too, but these guys I don't believe they want us dismounting the ring.
No.
So we're going to look at the optics of this in comparison in relation to the others we're looking at. Okay, so let's go into spotlighting and look at fire and sparkle on these guys. Look how pretty that ring is. That's a nice looking ring. Yeah. They'll probably sell it, the diamond, independently of the ring, but they don't want to break it up unless you would. Okay, but it's looking good. Okay, so let's move into spotlighting now. All right, and once again, here is the first 2 diamonds again in spotlighting. And with emerald cuts, because they are long step cut facets, it's almost like all of them light up at the same time. So you'll see as I rock and tilt the tray, you'll see smaller sparkles happen in this direction, and then as I swing the diamonds to fall underneath the spotlighting, right there are your internal reflections happening within these emerald cuts. And I kind of favor the one on the left a little bit more than the right, but these are 2 good looking stones, so it's not an earth-shattering difference there. Let's see. Yeah, see that third one? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm not seeing the strong reflections in that one like I was the other ones. And look at how on the diamond on the right, you could see through the table facet back to the gray behind the diamond. So again, those are non-reflective surfaces on the bottom of that emerald cut. So, bottom line, these 2 guys right here are jamming. Okay, you see that? Mm-hmm. You see what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the way Daddy thinks. Okay, but lastly, let's look at this this one in the ring. Ooh, yeah. Okay, so this is looking good too.
That one actually has the largest spread out of all of them.
Does it really? Okay, no problem. Spread is a good thing. That means this diamond's looking big and looking bold. Okay, so here we are. Look at that nice even illumination along the pavilion facets. Okay, so this one you're not going to get all the techie data on because unless you say boom, that's the one I'm buying. then we could take it out. But it is a nice looking, this is a nice looking emerald cut. Okay, this was surely one I would strongly consider also. Alright, before we finished up this clip, thought I'd show you under my spotlighting on steroids, and it also demonstrates our observation from the last exam, because see right here, look at the colors pop from these emerald cuts. These are the first two again. What is this first one again?
That is the 170 FVS1.
That right there is, I would drop the bucks on that one for sure. Look at the beautiful rainbows, lines of rainbows illuminating under the table facet. Mm-hmm. That guy's jamming. I bet you that guy has a great A-set Indium X-ray result. Okay, this one's looking pretty darn good too. So okay, the diamond number 2 is no slouch either. All right, but I think if I had to make a choice between those two, it would be for the first. All right, now here's the other two. Okay, now in the same position that the other ones were lighting up in, these guys aren't lighting up so strong. Okay, there we're getting some reflections at that angle, but you know, and over the one on the right, but you're also getting a mixture of glare. Those strong reflections you see coming off the table facet, that's glare. So those aren't internal reflections, they don't count. Every diamond has glare. But yeah, this even looking at these diamonds though, in the spotlighting, in my spotlighting on steroids, just confirms for me what I saw in the other lighting. So I would scratch these two. Okay, now let's look at the ring under the spotlighting on steroids. yeah, look at that bad boy light up. That's nice. That's nice. So what do you think, Sarah? Do you agree?
I definitely like that one and the first two.
Yeah.
Just on the visual.
Okay. I hear that. Thank you. All right. Thank you for watching. We got this thing nailed. And smart idea having us acquire these emerald cuts for a visual like this, because this really pulls the wool out from under the emerald cuts that aren't so hot. Thank you for watching. I hope you've learned.